Welcome to the Peeling It Back pregame show brought to you by Washington's Lottery. I'm Brad Whitman alongside assistant coach Henry Carson. First time getting to interview you all season long. It's a pleasure. Finally good to have you. Sweets did take the series opener yesterday, 7-4. What'd you like about the way the group connected to open up the series?
Yeah, anytime you're on those travel days, it's a little bit different, right? We're on the bus early in the morning, driving down here, and that 6 hours on the bus can really take away from the players' energy. So I thought they did a great job. And the pregame yesterday, when they pulled up to the field, just getting after it. You know, it starts with the pregame jog, and then BP looked really nice yesterday, and we're looking to do the same thing today.
Well, the pregame jog was kind of a later addition to the Sweets routine. What kind of brought about that change, and how do you think it's kind of helped this team?
Yeah, I think we were struggling on those travel days like I was talking about, and then once we started realizing that our energy was low, that was kind of a step that the coaches made that we thought would help get the energy up before the game, and it seemed to work. The boys, you know, they razz us about it. They don't necessarily love it, but it's something that's definitely helped them.
Yeah, the results are there. And now coming into game two, you look outside. For the listeners who can't see the conditions, a little bit worse than it was yesterday. Smoke still very much out there. AQI rising up further than it was yesterday. How do you kind of have the team focus on the game, not get distracted by kind of the worsening conditions?
I think the air quality has just been a struggle the past couple weeks that we've dealt with. Even back home, the whole West Coast is on fire, and you try and move past it, right? It's definitely noticeable. It takes away from your ability to catch fly balls as it gets darker here and it's smoky out, but like the boys have done a really good job controlling what they can, and then weather, opponents, everything that we can't control, just kind of leaving that up to baseball. And if we play our best version of the game, then the conditions and other factors shouldn't matter as much.
Well, of course, final series of the regular season. Already have the playoff spot clinched. Are expecting to go up against the Corvallis Knights, and still where is to be determined. But going up against the Knights, what do you kind of like about having that matchup already kind of known for this team, and a team that has been able to beat the Knights before this season?
Yeah, the Knights are a great organization. They've kind of owned the WCL the last decade, really, so it's an honor to play against them. We've obviously seen them in the regular season and had some success, and we're looking to take that to the postseason. But I think overall that environment's going to be really fun when we go to Goss, whenever that is. And it'll probably be a sold-out crowd and a cool experience for our players. And I think, you know, that energy of playing in that type of environment is going to mean a lot to our guys, and you're going to see some great performances and guys that rise to the occasion. So.
Well, also having the playoff spot already clinched, how do you kind of finish out this series strong, and, you know, one that, you know, it might matter for seeding, but in terms of, you know, the opponent, the location, it's not going to differ much. How do you kind of keep these guys locked in this final series?
Yeah, I think we've done a good job of just mixing up the playing time and doing our best to keep guys healthy. You know, towards the end of the season, whenever you play 50 games, 60 games, guys are going to be banged up. So Leo's done a really good job managing that. And a lot of it comes down to our training and making sure that guys get the rest they need to be prepared for that. But I think we're in a good spot, and the pitching's lining up well for us to play Corvallis or whoever we face in that first round and give it our all.
Well, the energy in the dugout's always been great, and have a little bit of traveling energy coming with the Sweets in Maddox, the Bat Boy. Can you tell the listeners a little bit about Maddox?
Maddox has been at every single one of our home games. I'm pretty sure he might have missed one or two, but, you know, he's been there in the dugout by our side, bringing the boys candy, and it's been a lot of fun to have him. He's kind of a team mascot, per se, and then when he told us that he was thinking about coming down to Salem for these games, we were like, heck yeah, man, like, we'd love to have Maddox. And he's been in the dugout yesterday, he'll be in the dugout the next 2 days, and it's just great to have that, like, fan base from Walla Walla that's willing to come down and travel for this team is pretty cool. It's something that I'm still getting used to, but it's an honor to have him.
Well, I think my final question, obviously you and I, Henry, we've roomed together for really the entire season. I do want to ask, if you had to room with three other players, you obviously make the rooms on the road trips, who would be your three guys that you would want to share a room with for a road trip?
Share a room with.
Or three guys you might want to avoid.
I think personality-wise, who I'd enjoy to share a room with, I like Troy, I like Buckley, our other catchers. Trevor T's a funny kid, and he's fun to be around. So I think between those three, it would be a lot of good stories and a lot of good baseball minds in the same room, and it would be fun.
Well, thank you, Henry, for your time today. Good luck in Game 2. First pitch is set for 6:45 p.m. We'll see you then.
Thanks for having me.